So try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, life still me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep. We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending.
Just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic, we are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from South Florida. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. No. Hey. Cougar.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. Crack goalie.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Cut up. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete. Off the Third down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
On fourth down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt. That is fielded at the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. That is brought in. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Jason Sanders to kick off for the
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
at their own 30-yard line.
Come on. 79, bro. Panther 60. Panther, Cowboy 80.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. They'll go again with Hall. Able to slip one tackle, but not another. Will be fortunate to get this one back to the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss. That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, and you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
He'll drop the throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ready.
On the ground, it is Allen. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Okay, ready.
From the 20, here's second down and 5.
Lead him, kill.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
19 Lions.
And it's 3rd down.
Bronco 80.
Third down, here's Hall. And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
So often, Mike, you can tell a team's decision on 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. So I think after that 3rd down run, it was pretty clear that, hey, even if we don't get it here, we're comfortable going for it again on 4th down. But didn't turn out to be the case because he's able to get it there on 4th.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. The 11-yard line.
On the give, this is Allen. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
3rd down and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll start on the ground. It's Aiken. And he'll
You already know, James. Time to get called.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. A shotgun snap for Tua. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. His 50th reception on the season.
Listen,
And he's
man, the
got a
game ain't
first
going
down to
away.
go
Niggas
with.
gotta get this bread.
And that's a nice grab for his
Bread
first
before
catch
game.
of the
Every
game,
day,
Mike.
twice on
And he's
Sunday.
someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Tua, give it to Achan. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We are through one. It's the Dolphins with the early
Money
lead.
for the right reasons
And
will
we're
change
back
a lot of
South
shit you
Florida
do.
after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can he tie the game or even take the lead?
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Set. 19, go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On the jump.
So, from 37, here's second down and 4.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 22 yards there, and the Jets have a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10. Carry now for Allen. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ready?
Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
Here we go.
Allen. He tried to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
A little closer. Here's second and goal.
60 Bison, 66.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
The play lost a yard. It's now third and goal.
On third and goal, they'll run for it. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now, fourth and goal.
It's now fourth.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a fourth and goal try.
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is fourth and goal.
Buffalo AC, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this will pay off. It is caught. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, New York.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it like your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm gonna have it.
Ready.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second and 11. To throw is Tua. It's that rookie third-round pick. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
Well run with H.A. Who managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. Once again, it's A-10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Dolphins first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it's the Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second down and 8.
Solo left Zion. Ready.
Here's Tunga Vailoa. That one out high to H.A. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now it's Tua. He's going to pick up the first down and more. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Miami.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
14, Jets 7. Jason Sanders to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here to take it back, Quez Watkins. Whoa! Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 41-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll swing this one out to Hall. On the move past the 40. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
It's up again with 3. Brings up second and 7.
Get it. 60 by 6.
Back to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. This a design run with Fields. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Jets first down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
The 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Come on. Hey. 70 left.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Allen.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Second and 7.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one caught by Wilson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Here's Braden Narvison now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Narvison's kick is good. And the Jets are back within 4 at 14-10. First quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll run to begin this drive. It's Edwards. Oh, the ball's out. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready. 18. Hey, 21 here.
Play action. Tagovailoa. That's caught down the field by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Dolphins. 32 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's H.N. And he will get into the end zone. Come on, H.N. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders on for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Dolphins are out to a 21-10 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Now Watkins on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Huh. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get that to Wilson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Viking, 18. Ramco, 80.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher.
Ready, set. Here we go, here we go. Ready, go. 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down. Give left side. Here comes Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Left wing 19. 19 tight, 19 tight.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The former Nittany Lion, Chop Robinson, getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Pass to 60, pass.
He'll drop to throw. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, here is H.M. And he'll have a Dolphins 1st down. And he gets this one up to the 28-yard line.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
On the handoff, Edwards. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little sure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready.
On the handoff, this is H.M. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
They're right here. 22. Longer, long.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
punt team headed out for the Dolphins. Xavier Gibson, the Week 1 hero back in 2023, deep to return. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Here we go, son. 551, 12 go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 35, here's second down and a yard.
At the 35-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Back. Cowboy 80.
Caught by Taylor. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First down, Jets.
Ready?
On the handoff, it is Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Seven Pirates.
Man in motion is Smith. Looking to throw here on second and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first and 10, it's Achane. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jamal Clark there to get him down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 9. A shotgun snap for Tua. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Third and inches. They'll try and run it here. It's Achan. And he will convert. Good job there. Drive continues at the 48.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Hey, get set. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. Out.
On the ground, Achan opens up this 4th quarter. And not much there. Quick defense held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Hey. Out. That's someone on high. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Third and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19-18. Steady.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll get this complete to Tolbert. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 25-yard line.
Looks like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down. They get the former first-rounder, Olu Fashanu. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. He'll look to throw. He's going to have the Jets 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Warriors 17. 18, Pioneers.
Back to the air one more time. That's to Bellinger. He's got it downfield. Give him 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just...
You tripping. The fuck you gonna cut him in the middle of the season? God damn. You could have did it in the offseason. Right before I advanced to sign free agents, you could have cut him. Fuck, you had 3 in the offseason. How many niggas you want to trade on your team?
I'm saying, I don't know what. I ain't trying nobody in the offseason.
You had the opportunity to have 4 trades. I thought that was enough.
Every time you load up, time for a big ass play. This motherfucker out in the game, or you put the side of the thing. Fuck this shit. Let's start this up.
Sorry. Oh my God. He's not educated there.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the first quarter.
You said what? You gonna re-sign him?
Play out. I gotta sign Wallace.
I ain't gonna lie, I just signed my whole team back. Everybody come back. I will not be in free agency this year, bro. Yeah, I will not be in free agency. I even gave Derrick Henry another 1-year deal. You think you're gonna get something better? I mean, you can't even tell to the old season, but I said, my quarterback want anything over 180 million. I doubt that I'm re-signing, because it's hard to get other pieces for the rest of your team.
You gonna be mad as fuck at him just like I was. Thinking this ain't the dudes we had at OGS. That nigga Star Trade.
Those ability packages, all this shit gonna help them. Nigga still for 91.
Because I was gonna throw it away. I asked Elijah how you been drinking because we only drunk one cup of it. His ass was sick. I was trying to figure out why. Bring me that pig. Bring it here.
I don't know why he was tired. It's injury. It's hard.
Somebody going home?
He just didn't change the
She ain't got shit on there.
Oh, you started though that 74 overall.
Who?
Is you starting TJ Sanders?
Who? You said we talking about me?
Yeah.
They playing. He been second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I was getting close in there. Long as not fucking hurt or tired.
Let me get Russo then. When you playing your playoff game, Taz?
Probably tomorrow. He got a crazy schedule tonight. He said he got other games to play.
That's what he is, though.
I only talk to people in the playoffs, man. Like I was saying, Tim. Like I'm saying.
Why is it because you left?
Because I left, exactly. That's what. Then y'all let fuck ass niggas do hike and scramble and not saying that. But they'll be crying the whole time. You hike and scramble. Niggas seeing clips and everything. But how you cheating? How you a cheater?
When he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Big jump out of bounds, just shy of midfield. A big play after being backed up. 47 yards.
This nigga's stupid, bro.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Handoff to Edwards. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes third down. Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead.
Nah, Ty, right now, I ain't nigga. Ty, we done had conversation with Tim for an hour. That shit bothered Ty more than it bothered me. That shit don't bother me. That nigga Ty was pissed, bro. That nigga, yo, Tim, Ty called me hot, nigga. I thought we was about to fight somebody. But Moochie, that shit don't bother me, bro, one bit. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Fuck niggas will be in here in the chat. Condoning this fuck shit instead of being real.
That shit don't bother me. I joined leagues because I like playing the game. That nigga Ty said, "Fuck that. That shit bother me."
How many times, Tash, have a nigga hit your inbox with some clips or some shit that Ty didn't do? And you say, hey, it's legal. But he was playing his own. Oh, Ty don't play. He was playing his own. what we're doing. And you say in the rule, if you pick one route, you stay the route. I do that. I'm cheap. Oh, niggas gonna play cover man the whole time. They play on the linebacker, leave the middle of the field wide open. You want me to go through 6 progressions and take a sack instead of taking the 10 yards? Fuck no, nigga, I'ma run straight up the middle, like I always do. These niggas hiking, scrambling, rolling out to the right, and shit like that. But then they want to be nice. Fuck out of here.
I didn't see the hike and scramble. I heard it. Wow.
You ain't gonna see it. You ain't gonna see it. Cause the nigga ain't slipping. As soon as you clip some shit, oh, you a snitch ass nigga.
Vaseline? He called Vaseline baseline.
I don't know if Chasten streams don't even save, so I can't even go look at it. Nah, but Joe, with the shit with MSL though, Johan even said when Chasten first wrote it in the chat, he said, "Yo, I'll punch you the ball back." He said he punted back. But Chasten was already in his feelings about other shit, so he wasn't even trying to hear that. Johan said, "I'll give you the ball back right now, nigga. I'll punt it if I broke the rule." So, like, I mean, that shit was more than Madden with Chasten, because he said he'd give it back to him right now.
Somebody said, John, last night did you smell what I smelled that I know wasn't shit? Let's play the clip and see. Who said that? Don't do that.
John is coming off very disrespectful, very immature, very petty.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion.
60 Bison. Ready.
They'll look to throw. That's caught. So they get the 2-point conversion. And all of a sudden, that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. Sub fins up. It's a win for the Dolphins. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dolphins, home winners here as we say farewell from South Florida.
shake. I'm trying to